Hey, what's up, my peeps? Come on back to the locker room here on this Mad Mike with the playmaker, Michael Irvin. Now, I'm sitting here and I'm telling you, I'm going crazy because I don't know what to do and what to watch on my TV. You got college football, the election going on, everything. So much is happening. So I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you updated on what's going on over here. Especially with the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl's going on. You guys know what I'm saying. The election going on. I'll let you know. I'll keep that score going for you. But when we talking politics, because I am a true gatherer, I want to bring people together. The best way to ensure division and divide is to bring in politics. But I will do my duty and make sure we keep you informed. I want to start about since we're talking starting with, and I just said keep you informed. Let me inform you this that the trade deadline has come and gone. And the Cowboys did make a move. A few people made moves. There's a lot of moves were made. Some I thought was incredible. First of all, I know I dropped and talked to you about the DeAndre Hopkins. The more and more I think about that trade, it really is. I think about. I rather you had found the speed guy because I'm waiting on the numbers on how many defenses play this cover two shell now. That's why. So every team is trying to tell you we're not letting you make the big plays. The big plays are hard to make. And now, but you give Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and DeAndre Hopkins, which I think would make him more dangerous because he always makes the right decision. That's something right there. So it's those kind of trades. What really helped a team? So Darius Smith got traded to the Lions. That helped that team. Remember the Lions now, who are I call right now the best team in the NFL, even though I can't put anybody above Patrick Mahomes because I told you guys he's not losing, but the ball is in his hands. That's what separates Tom Brady. He's not going to lose when the ball is in his hands. So when you beat him, you have to beat him strategically enough to make sure that you have taken, not only beating him on the clock, but take the ball out of his hands. My point is 13 seconds because somebody left 13 seconds on the clock with Patrick Mahomes and he whooped their butts. You know what I'm saying, Buffalo? Okay, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And to that, that's why the other day, Tampa and Todd Bowles, he messed that up because when they caught that ball down on the 1 yard line, we should run a play. And Tampa called the timeout. Let that clock run down. Let that clock run down. Let that clock run down. Now, if Kansas City would have called timeout, I'm okay with that. You can't do anything with that. But you want to score late, you want to go for two, and then you want to try to hand him that thing with no time on the clock. That's the only way you're going to beat that bad dude. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now, Darius Smith going to the Lions, I like that. Remember, they lost Aiden Hutchinson, and he was the MVP on defense. So that's going to help. Now, the one thing that hurt me the most out of all of it, I like Tre'Davious White going to the Ravens. I like that attitude. That's a Ravens type player. But the one thing that hurt me the most is Marshawn Lattimore going to the Commanders. That was the best move, I think, of the day. Best move of the day. May have been the best trade of the whole trade season. Right there. Let me tell you what I mean about that. Let me tell you, because Dan Quinn is with the Commanders right now. When Dan was with Dallas, what Dan had was a great wily veteran. over there coaching his defensive backs. His name is Al Harris. It's a bad boy. Great corner, going against him, and he knows. That's why you see those young guys, the Diggs and the Ron Blands coming up and doing great things early on. And what Dan Quinn just did, see, he couldn't get Al Harris to go with. And trust me, he tried. I don't blame him. I would be trying to get him as a defensive coordinator if I was somebody or something, but I'm just telling you, that's just me and you. I don't blame him. But he couldn't get him to go. So now on the back end is where I said, okay, you'll get a shot at him. But he just shored that up. And the back end is where he had to shore up. Because now you see how much farther along your young quarterback is when you're winning games. And on the back end, you're going to have to defend against teams that are trying to come back. That was a brilliant move. And let me tell you, he got a guy that's smart like an Al Harris. When I mean a smart cornerback, like a Deion Sanders, the Darrell Greens, the Rod Woodsons, the guys that I played against. Yeah, you look at them because they got physical skill sets and their physical ability. Dude, I'm playing a chess game with these jokers. It's a chess match. These are smart dudes. You got to outsmart them. They know when to try to take a jump and try to get an interception. You got to be guessing when they're gonna take a guess. I got to guess when they guess it. I'm like, shit, what's going on here? I'm just telling you, that's what makes it great. So yeah, that's why getting Marshawn Lattimore over there to teach that back end, he's going to be like the coach over there. I guarantee it, man. What a great pickup, man. And then the close of it all with the blockbuster that Dallas Cowboys made, and bringing in, and I always told you guys that the Cowboys needed some help offensively. And Jared went in there and got it done, man. They did it. You know, they went and got somebody. I mean, there were people out there. Steelers acquired Mike Williams and Preston Smith. You know what I mean? They got somebody. Everybody was trying to get somebody. Khalil Herbert traded to the Bengals. And then the Dallas Cowboys went in there and got that offensive player that they needed that's going to change things this year and give Cooper Rush a chance. I said, well, who is it? What they get? I was excited. And they told me, yeah. They said it was Jonathan Mingo. I said, okay. And I was excited in this. This is a young good player. He really is a young, good player. But I know people look at his numbers in 2023 because he was a second-round pick, 39th overall in 2023. Played 15 games, 85 targets, 43 receptions for an 18 yards and no TDs rookie year. This year, 9 games, 26 targets, 12 receptions, 121 yards. And you say, well, what really can he do? And this year, we don't know. But they do need wide receiver. They do need players. So I don't want people to be coming down on this young man. He's just looking for an opportunity, and he has a great opportunity to make his mark. But that ain't gonna help the Cowboys this year. Not with what they're facing right now. Now, God, I hope I'm wrong. And this kid comes in and goes off because I know he was highly ranked on their board when he was getting drafted. But you know what I mean? Yeah. And what if he comes in and Cooper Rush and them guys and they get something going? That's another thing. With Dak injury, because Dak is out now, you guys heard about that. We don't need to talk about that. With Dak being out now, he's out. Cooper Rush comes in. you get a couple guys and you scale down the playbook, but you start having success offensively. You know, that's going to be interesting to see, and then see what kind of problems that's going to start with. What do you do with that? And guys, they can't do anything with that. They just signed that money. There's a lot of money in that. They can't do anything with CD, and that's why everybody's talking about Cowboys should have been shipping off players and trying to get in draft picks. They can't do an overhaul like that. It's not. When Jerry said he was all in, that means he was done with that thought because he was putting up too much money right now, and he has to ride this out. So that was just that, man. I want to just say right quick though, one time because I talked about it, and I want to say it again. I should ask you guys. Let me get in the locker room and ask this, Gene. Let's do that right now, because what you call him, I said something to me today. Paul Pierce. He said, now if Patrick Mahomes just so happened to win this Super Bowl, that'd be 3 in a row. He'll have 4 Super Bowls. And what we're seeing right now, he said, well, that may be enough for him to be the GOAT, to overtake Tom Brady in his 7 Super Bowls. I was like, you know, as I'm watching this, and when you watch how great this dude is, I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes, and especially with, they were carrying him off on the shoulders when he kind of hurt his ankle. And then he kind of shook that thing on off, went back out there, boy. Those dramatic moments like that. And then you took him into overtime, and Baker just, he knew the game was over when they went in overtime, man. And, and then Patrick Mahomes goes 5 for 5 on that drive, and they score the touchdown, game over. It's just fascinating. Who, when you see all of this and you're seeing it now, could you say if Patrick Mahomes wins this Super Bowl, he could be considered the greatest? He could take the GOAT collar from Tom Brady? That's not something that I believe. I just wanted to hear what you guys believed on that. And now, I mean, we see some different things with Patrick Mahomes. Tom Brady wasn't that dynamic, didn't move around, did play, so he just sat in the pocket and beat you from that pocket. So yeah, give me that, man. Who you guys call the GOAT? Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes? But realize how blessed you are to even just say you laid your eyes on these two guys at the same damn time. That's what's crazy. You just don't know how fortunate you are. I'm telling you right now. You don't know. Hey, listen, Miami to you. You're right, go Canes, man. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I'm going to talk about that too a little bit too, man, because I'm worried about this one. I ain't gonna lie, I'm worried about this. Georgia Tech's gonna play. I will be in Atlanta for that game. Make no mistakes about it. So I will be there. But yeah, I want to. And our guys have been on such an emotional run, such an emotional run. Yeah. We just need a good game. We need a game where we're out front the whole game. And you know what I mean? Miami, I'm talking about Miami need a game where we're out front the whole game. Now, does anybody, okay, that's what I was waiting to see if I got anyone saying, okay, Patrick Mahomes is. Now I'm seeing Tom Brady. So, okay, I was right, as always. But you know what I mean? Only a fool shall have himself for a master. Even though I'm always right, I have to hear what you have to say and make sure that we are in sync. Right, Tom Brady. See everything saying Tom Brady. Okay, pause. They do that argument a lot in basketball between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. And I say it's an easy argument in basketball because In basketball, an individual talent can do so much to change the game because it's one. In football, you have to control and you have to lead so many more men. Much more difficult to do this, like these guys are doing, to win 7 Super Bowls. And this dude is about to win 3 in a row. And if he goes undefeated this one and finished what Tom Brady couldn't finish, undefeated, everybody's still saying Tom Brady though. Huh. Chris Goins, I still think Tom Brady undefeated. Yeah. Tom didn't go undefeated though. That 2017 was this close. Why that'll be. I'm just saying, that's why I just love it. I love seeing those guys, man. What is this? Roger, do you think the Cowboys season is over with? Yeah. Yeah. I just, well, what I think too, Brandon, it's so easy if you just get something to help. Let's talk about them trades. Okay. Let me tell you. And poor Jonathan Mingo. Okay, so this kid, good kid, he just got caught. He's going to be caught in a tough situation because people are going to put some comparisons on him because of Dallas not doing anything in the offseason. And then at the last minute, they threw his name in. His name is in here. And okay, what impact does he really have? And if anything really turns. Here's the issue. And his age-wise, he may be for an investment, a young guy, money-wise, a better investment. And I was thinking, do you want to even get Mike Williams, right? Mike Williams. I was like, and Mike Williams stay hurt. He stays hurt, but I would have preferred a Mike Williams here because teams prepare for what they know can make plays on a consistent level in this league. The problem we're having right now is 88 and the attention they give 88. I'm a bigger guy, so when I got all the attention, it was kind of what I wanted. But CD is not as big as me, So you're giving him all of that physical attention, because there's no one on the other side that you respect enough to pay real attention to. Jonathan Mingo may one day be a better player, but right now he doesn't have the street cred to make defenses spot him up in the game plan so you can take some damn heat off 88 Lamb. You see what I'm saying? So here, even though Mike Williams, they hurt a lot, it would have been a better pick for you to get a Mike Williams or DeAndre Hopkins or any one of those names, even if it wasn't the top guy, and one of those names that people know have had success, because then defenses got to prepare in their mind and give help over on that side that could loosen up our number one man. You get what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about. That was the importance of having that. But I'm telling you, talking about loosening up, that, like I told you, that DeAndre Hopkins and Patrick Mahomes, watch what happens with that. Watch what happens. This is what I believe gives them the chance to go undefeated. Right here, it's just not the big top. It's not the big time speed guy. It's this dude right here. So I thought, and did y'all see after his touchdown? We got to talk to remember the Titans. That he did a celebration from the movie Remember the Titans. My favorite movie, one of my favorite movies. I spoke about it and said it in my Hall of Fame speech, but it was a celebration because, with a double entendre. He was messing with the Titans. I liked it. I thought that was cool. And he's gone to heaven, I told y'all, and he's already tweeted about going undefeated. I saw where D-Hop tweeted the Patriots and Randy Moss that year they went undefeated, even though they didn't go undefeated but lost in the Super Bowl, D-Hop. So you don't want to be tweeting anything like that. Just go do what you have to do to get done. What you have to get done, man. I want to run down this stuff, man. Y'all, let me see here. Because, Gene, what you got up here? You got about the Bills beating the Dolphins. Dude, let me tell you this. Even though the Dolphins lost, even though the Dolphins lost, and Tua still put his head in there on the play. But y'all can't tell me, and it's not the only reason, but it's a hell of a different offense with Tua running that offense. It's just, they just look, they took everything for the Bills to beat them now. This thing is a hell of a different game when Tua's running an offense. Yeah, Gene, I see Gene pointing out to me that both threw for 231 yards, 235 yards. Tua just a different game. It's a different game, and that's why when you got Miami and all that, those weapons they got, they'll have a shot in the end. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you this too. I'm gonna give you this. It'll be interesting. That was a great game too. That Rams Seahawks game. That was a great game. It really was. Geno and Smith. Well, I was saying that Jackson Smith Enigma. Boy, they were killing it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ajigba. Jackson Smith Ajigba. That's how you say it. I'm gonna give him man respect, especially when he catches 7 for 180 and 2 TDs. And Geno went off 363 yards and 3 TDs, but of course 3 INTs, and one of them, man, I wish you could have back. But that combination went off. That was a great game too, man. Stafford, of course, they won the game. Stafford 298 yards. He threw 290 yards, 2 TDs, and an interception. But man, you talking about some plays were made in that game, and the game winner caught a touchdown by Robinson, caught the game winner, walk off, get out of here. That game was over. Here's a game I'm giving people early on. I told you I don't gamble, but I'm going to give you gamblers this. I don't even know. Gene, Nate, you guys, give me the number. Give me the early line on this Bengals-Ravens game. Give me the early line. Let me get the early line because I'm telling y'all this game, 6-3 Ravens, Thursday night, going to be a good one. The Bengals going to the 6-3 Ravens. I'm telling you, Baltimore, -5. Wait, hold it up. Let me see what you got. Well, confirm. I know Lamar going to be playing. Baltimore -5, -6.5. Okay. I'm telling you. I should just drop this in here every now and then, just because I don't work for the NFL anymore, and I can give you that kind of stuff. When I was working for the NFL, if I told you that, then I would have to take you out. Like an assassin. You know what I mean? That's some vital information. I take you out, but I don't work for the NFL, so I'm gonna tell you this. That game right there at Baltimore. I think I'm gonna take the Bengals. I'm just telling you. That's the kind of game that Joe Burrow come on back and say, "Give me mine," and it puts them back at 500. And remember, this is what I love about it. We get down here, we start playing. These are games and teams you play all the time. These are division games. We're starting to go into that second half. In that latter half, those are where the NFL has strategically and brilliantly put division games And I'm telling people, watch that bet right there. Don't do nothing. Watch that bet right there. I'm telling you right there. It's going to be something. I would be scared of it. So, or take it the other way and make you a lot of money, and then you can say, I did that. Let me give you that big scoreboard. The big scoreboard on the big Super Bowl right now. And right now, here it is, according to Fox, Trump 111, Harris 72. 111, 72. Y'all know the deal. 111, 72. That's the first time I've ever spoken any kind of politics on any setting ever. It's just fascinating to me to even be doing this, sitting here in the locker room. What do you guys got right here, man? What do you put up? We got. I tell Gene, I got bad eyes. We gotta be printing up these. Whatever you guys. so. But I used to have great eyes. I used to be able to see the spots on the football, man, when the football was coming to me. And then one day I just woke up, I was like, shook that thing for a while, man, and it never came back right. And now we're here. You know what I mean? Listen, Baltimore, I got you, Chris. I got you, buddy. Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, they fly out. I know. That's what I'm saying. And they're going to be ready to play. But boy, them two right there, that game right there is going to be a game. Jamar Chase, he loves playing against the Ravens. Just watch it, and we'll see it. We'll be able to talk right back here. Just show right back up, and you'll be able to say, Mike, you were right again. Because, Mike, you always right. That's what it is. Mike, you're always right. Derrick Henry is a beast, though. Derrick Henry is a beast. But we can remove Derrick Henry with what they got. With what they got. Yeah. Dude. No. King, what is that? King Setos? What do you mean, man? He tells me, give Detroit some love, Mike. I dare you. I'm going to give him this kind of love. I think right now, I say right now, Detroit's the best team in football. I give that love to Detroit Lions right now. Right now. The way that team is playing and what they have, the way they can attack you, and how efficiently they're playing. You got to understand. Somebody says one man's trash could be another man's treasure. The Rams got rid of Jared because he didn't want to go deep. Jared, okay. He wants to play an efficient game. And that's exactly what Detroit does. Detroit plays an efficient game. He went 18-22. He may go through for 155, 185 yards. He plays a game inside out, and they gave him inside out players. What's his best player's name? St. Brown. That's an inside player. Now he moves out and make plays. Laporta, that's the inside player. He moves out and make plays. It's a brilliantly put together game plan in team. And then they got that speed. Boy. Oh, yeah, that boy can run. Yeah, can run. And Montgomery. So this team got everything. And he plays. This is the last thing I tell you guys. Last thing. Jared Goff plays Tom Brady-ish. He plays inside out. He's reading the inside first and then plays out. You know what I mean? They wanted him playing outside in, throwing the deep ball, all that. Watch Detroit right now. I got him. Best team in the National Football League. I just don't want to see anybody have to go against Patrick Mahomes, if you know what I mean. Yes, it's a Patrick Mahomes, different dude, man. Just a different dude. Jamar Chase, yeah. Jamar Chase in this game, this will be one of those kind of games. And Baltimore gives them some opportunities. They'll be feeling good. Baltimore gives them some opportunities. The only way Baltimore covers with that -6.5 is if, yeah. The only way Baltimore covers that, man, is if they can keep Derrick Henry involved. You just control the ball because I believe Joe Burrow's gonna score, and if they can get you in the game of catch up, they catching up mean you're behind, and they got you catching up. That means you can use Derrick Henry less, if you know what I'm saying. And then maybe Lamar Jackson will have more opportunities to give you the ball with a turnover or something like that. That's what I'm saying. Watch it goes down. Watch how it goes down. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Hill is a good back, don't forget. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I love what I have. I love what I see in that whole game. In that whole game. It's going to be a game. 4-5, and just think about what the Bengals are saying right now. Man, if we could just get back to 500, and we were talking about this on the show the other day. Is it over for the Bengals? I said, no, if they just, and all of their division teams, all of them, that's coming. That's coming. And it starts right here. So, yeah, I got it. I think I'm going to take the Bengals to win that game outright, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know. So listen, guys, also I want you, remember, this is the locker room. We can hop on the Mad Mike right here in the locker room. I've been working in this business for years. A lot of things I couldn't say and I wouldn't say because I like my job. You know what I mean? But here, you can say. And I always tell people, out of all the business I do, and I have done in this business, I miss doing what I'm doing here. Like I used to do a radio show. I used to do a daily radio show. So every day I got a chance to talk with people. And that's what I like about radio. And even this forum, in this locker room, because we get to talk, I get to talk with people. You get to communicate back with me. And TV and all that stuff is good, but I'm only talking at you. You know what I mean? So that's why I want you to continue to come in and join so we can talk with each other. Let me get the knowledge you have so I can have all the knowledge. I need knowledge. We all need knowledge, and we need wisdom. And there's a difference. Knowledge means I have information. Wisdom says I know when to use the information I have. You know what I'm saying? So make sure we know what I'm saying on all of that. But you guys can just, you can subscribe, subscribe and just come on, join the locker room and let's sit and let's chat and let's talk about whatever things that you want to talk about. And I want to talk about some things other than sports. But I don't want to talk about politics. Speaking of politics, I'm going to keep you up to date on all of that. Like I just said a minute ago, it is Trump 111 and Harris 72. And you guys all know they need 270 electoral votes to win. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens after all of this. So let's look forward to it, buddy. Wait. One last thing that wait a minute. That college playoff stuff. You know what I'm saying? That college playoff stuff, man. Yeah. I got to break down and I got to dive in and learn these rules. About really, because I think it's like, okay, all the top division winners get in. I'm at that stage. Look at us right now, Miami, man. We're at the stage like, hey, what? I really want to go figure this out, like how this thing goes. Okay, we're going to take this many schools. I know the thing came on tonight, but I was watching the election stuff, so I got to go back and learn all of that. You take this many, trying to see that matchup for Miami. That right there. And then I think the top teams or one team get the bye. We need that bye because my team's been winning so many emotional games. Emotional games. We'll continue to do what we got to do and win them emotional games, but we can get a bye. Just to exhale. That's going to be, yeah. And I would, yeah. I'm just looking forward to that, man. So we're gonna talk about that. I'll talk about that next time. Let all of that play. I see Oregon, Ohio State, Georgia. Oh yeah, they're talking about it. See, matchup based on first release first round. All right, see, they're releasing it all. Man, Alabama, Texas, Notre Dame, Princeton. Wait. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see what they said. Miami quarterfinals, boys. What? Tennessee, Oregon, Rose Bowl. Man. Oh, Alabama, Texas winner versus Miami in Peach Bowl. Oh, man. Oh, so Miami would have a bye. Is that what they said? Because the first two teams have a bye, then Alabama, Texas winner faces Miami, Oregon, Georgia, Miami 93%. Teams with best chance to make up. What? Dude, we're in the thick of this. We're right there. Like second best chance to make the playoffs. We right there. It's so fun. It's so fun, man. I'll bring you some information from Atlanta because I will be there for that game Saturday. So we'll tune back in and talk then. Right now, just tell you, thanks for joining the locker room. And we shall chat again next week. God bless. And I hope who you want to be president becomes president. Who you want to be president becomes president. That's the best way I can say happy election day. God bless my people.